The first thing I want to get to is there's a headline we searched, obviously. We go, Channing Crowder, you come on, like thing. You said The Rock wasted his goddamn money with the XFL. Channing, everybody wants to know why you hate the XFL. You don't like The Rock. I would like to learn a little bit more about this statement. And how do you feel about a developmental league of some sort having to happen at some point, don't you think?
Yeah, the developmental league makes sense, man. I love The Rock to death. I love his Rock. I'll raise a baby with The Rock. That's a good-looking man, talented man. Watched him when he was The Rock, and now doing all the movies and stuff. Love The Rock, but we've tried it. They've tried this, man. They've tried the XFL, what was the other one, AAF, and all that stuff. It's not top-quality football. It really isn't. If you are a top-quality player, as y'all know, you're gonna be in the NFL. If you that developmental thing, bro, college is to develop guys. How many guys literally come out the AAF or XFL in the past and went to the league and balled and really changed the league? The concept is great. It's just failed so many times that I really think he's wasting his money.
Oh, man, you stumped me there with the question, actually. I was trying to run through the AFL, and the only thing I could think of was that first week where that one guy got fucking murdered.
Yeah.
The AFL had that one guy get killed, and it was like, okay, they're going to be a success because there's big hits here. Then in the XFL...
Tommy Maddox.
Tommy Maddox.
Come on.
Hey, listen, Tommy Maddox, Channing. Have a little bit of respect for Tommy Maddox. We're talking to Channing Crowder.
Sorry, Tommy. Sorry, Tommy.
Hey, why do you think it is so hard, by the way, the disparity between a good player and a great player, right? And I think this is something that, listening to I Am Athlete podcast, and I hope I get to shine a light on too, like what you're doing in between the years in the situation you're in is much bigger deal. There's a lot of people that can run. There's a lot of people that can tackle. Why do you think it is so hard for some people to make the transition? We're staring down the draft right now. A lot of these dudes ain't going to make it. That's just how it is. And there's a lot of conversation. Why do you think that is, Channing?
Because the physical thing, the physical side, working out, all the stuff, the God-given ability, being, 6'3", 250 and running a 4.5. There's people that can do that. Like Usain Bolt is the fastest human ever. If he got on the football field, his ass is getting knocked the hell out because it's just so much more to it. And that's what people say, bigger, stronger, faster. You remember them damn workouts, Pat. Bigger, stronger, faster. Bigger, stronger, faster. You got to know what the hell you're doing. You're playing against the best athletes in the world. Like in high school, bro, I didn't get touched by a lineman. Went to UF 2 years, all SEC 2 years, all American. Like it was easy. You got to that league, them damn linemen, they were ballerinas at 360. Then you have to know what he's doing. You have to know when the splits are cut. You got to know, the mental side of the game. And it gets harder and harder. As a linebacker, bro, I'm competing against Andy Reid and Bill Belichick and Sean, McVay and those guys because they're trying to scheme you up being the duck. They're trying to get a damn tight end or running back on me. So you're going against the best football minds in the world, and you have to perform physically. That's why it's the 1% of the 1%. And you're not the 1% of the 1%. So we're going to make up some leagues to make it the 3% of the 3%. Bro, it doesn't make any sense to me. I love football. I would love to have football year round. I would love to have those leagues work out. I watch those secondary leagues, and the shit is boring.
Channing, I was on a sideline commentating one, and I was like, oh, man, it's hard for me to watch. Just like, for instance, it's hard for me to watch college football, even though college football is very good, because I literally had a front row seat to elite football every single day. And whenever you watch them, it's like I feel like I'm watching a high school football game, right? Like I literally feel like I'm watching a high school football game. I've actually said before, and it might be a dumb comment, but I feel like I could potentially, with how defenses are in college and with what you said, the offensive lineman didn't even touch you in the SEC, which is the best thing, which is why obviously got drafted and had success in that thing. I think at this point in my stage, with my football IQ in those colleges, I think I could potentially be a Heisman finalist at quarterback. And that should not happen, okay? That should not be the case. I'm just saying, like, there's just levels to this shit. And when you get to the NFL, it is a different level.